with Fergal Coleman from Symphony 3 to talk about his use of infographics. You recently used an infographic. What was that all about, Fergal?
Infographic was, we developed a social media guidelines, which obviously we do in our work, but we wanted to put that in a simple format, so a graphical format. So yeah, we created a poster-sized one that we put up on the web and distributed, and it was pretty successful.
How did you develop it?
We've got a big whiteboard in the office,
yeah.
and we spent a few weeks just kind of doodling over how could we represent social media and how to use social media in a simple format. And then we outsourced it to a graphic designer who came back with a few proofs.
And how did you, originally it was for an internal use, you then decided to put it out there in the market. How did you go about that?
Yeah, so the first thing we did, we hung it up on our wall, and I got everybody to read it and sign off. We use Yammer internally, so I put it up on Yammer as well and said, right, if you've read it, please acknowledge that you've read it. So there's no excuses if people don't behave themselves properly on social media. And then we wrote a blog about it, so the blog actually goes into why we created it, what its purpose is, saying that it's for us, but other people can use it, so it's free to download. We put a high-res version online and people can print it off if they want. And then we put it out in the social media channels largely.
And what sort of feedback and response have you had?
We've had great feedback. It's won us work, at least 3 pieces of work that I can think of, and it's also I guess raised our profile in a few areas. I was telling you earlier on, we had a lady, a professor in our lecture in the UK, in a university there, who asked if she could use it with her students, which is great. We've had people like yourself reuse it and use it with their clients. So it's been very successful. It's the fact that it's easy to consume, I think, that makes infographics, just like video, work so well on the web.
What would you do anything differently next time you do an infographic?
Look, we rushed we put it out probably a little bit rushed. We should have measured in a bit more detail. So we use analytics quite extensively, but we probably didn't set up our analytics tracking on that particular campaign as well as we should have. And we just launched one yesterday where we're watching it pretty carefully.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for sharing your experiences. It sounds like a great success and great use of a simple medium. Thanks, Fergal.
Thank you.